Last speaker is Nikki Carpenter.
Good evening, Mayor and Council members.
Good evening.
I have a message from Ed Owen. Thank you for the support that the community and the council gave to the boys team. They beat Hawaii and Arizona. They're playing Bakersfield tonight, and if they win tonight, they will be going to Baltimore.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
And now for my part. In the last couple of days, there's been an article on Elk Grove News website. Is Elk Grove rotting at the core? Is Elk Grove going to be subjected to more blight as the city pushes more fringe development? As Elk Grove digs out of the depths of recession, there is a definite air of exuberance or perhaps grandiosity emanating from City Hall. This exuberance has come in the form of plans for more baseball fields, an aquatic center, and even hopes of attracting a professional soccer team. While having long-term plans is necessary, the health of the entity ultimately comes down to those long-term plans, what those long-term plans focus on. For Elk Grove, the question we need to ask and answer is how our city wants to spend limited resources on attracting a professional soccer team, building a sports complex, or strengthening our important and seemingly neglected neighborhoods. Recently, Elk Grove law enforcement professional was asked about the high number of arrests made by the police department along Elk Grove Florin Road corridor between Elk Grove High School north to Bond. Because the area is the professional acknowledged that this area has extra law enforcement focus for a number of reasons. Coming out of a recession, we are still dealing with foreclosure crisis, and this area has its share of foreclosures. Investors are now taking advantage of specific areas in our neighborhoods. Investors, of course, are another word for landlords. And although it's difficult to say exactly who these investors are, many of them are large real estate organizations now capitalizing on the increasing opportunity to invest in distressed properties. Professional colleague recently commented to Elk Grove News that as long as longtime residents of the area, he has seen an alarming number of owner-occupied houses becoming rentals, causing these neighborhoods to decline more. As if to reinforce the colleague's concerns, 3 people victimized in an armed robbery last Saturday on Sharkey Avenue. This street lies in a particular quadrant that has problems. The street name might be similar to that, and those might be able to recognize that the Senior Citizen Center is located on this property, or on this street. 3 of the victims were aged 19, 20, and 33, presumably all healthy. Can you imagine how easily thugs could have overtaken senior citizens who were walking on this street? Of course, Elk Grove's most recent murder is believed to be a drug deal gone bad, occurred on Elk Grove Florin Road. Not coincidentally, while these older Tony neighborhoods at the geographic center of Elk Grove are undergoing unflattering and unwelcome changes, city leaders are pushing their plans for a sports complex, aquatic center, etc. On the outer fringes of the city of Elk Grove. Elk Grove is sadly becoming a microcosm of larger metropolitan areas in the country pressing to move out into fringe areas. I won't finish the rest of the article, but it is out on Elk Grove News, and I encourage all of the city council members to read the article. It is factual, it is important, and it bears more thinking about abandoning the effort for the SOI. Thank you.
I guess I better move somewhere else. Actually, to me, that's not real factual on some of those things. You got a lot of kids. You have 8 high schools in the city, or 6 high schools out here, large high schools. There's a lot of kids here that play a lot of sports. So it's nice to have those things here and have those amenities here for our youth to play sports. 7,000 kids playing soccer, the largest in the region. So I think it's important to have those type of things for kids, and someone being in law enforcement, it's important to have those things. Mr. Davis has a foundation that if you can't afford to play youth sports, they will give you a scholarship. So little simple things like that make a big difference for our kids. You go to the school awards nights, there are a lot of kids getting scholarships going to top-rated colleges across the country for academic and athletic events. So to me, that's something you embrace and do that. And you build those facilities for our kids to use. And for swimming, we have a lot of kids that swim. An aquatic facility will be here for our kids, so I don't see that. So someone can go online and blog whatever they want, but it's where the rubber meets the road. and are we going to take care of our kids here and give them those type of events? We've got great success here, and if Elk Grove was that bad, I wouldn't live here. But crime happens everywhere, no matter where you live at. Whether you're in Pocket, whether you're in Roseville or Folsom, I don't care. Everybody has their problems. I see it on a daily basis in law enforcement. So I'm someone that knows it. I'm not sitting behind a blog anonymously typing. So I get to speak up with that. Elk Grove's a great place to live, and it has issues like everywhere else. So that's my 2 cents.